Now to North Korea, a nation that has nuclear weapons and is tonight threatening to use them against the United States, vowing to attack Washington and engulf the nation's capital, quote, in a sea of flames.
Hey, glad you're up. Russia flexing its muscle now by sending a nuclear message to America. Yet a spokeswoman for the Pacific Air Force in Hawaii confirmed that just days ago, 2 nuclear-armed bombers from Russia circled the U.S. territory of Guam before being intercepted by American military jets. Is this proof that Russia is becoming a greater threat to the U.S. than the administration has let on?
The report tonight lifts the veil on a kind of invisible war, China unleashing its full spy power on American power grids and the wealth of American manufacturing.
My name is Robert Whitaker, the Tactical Supervisor for El Paso SRT for Homeland Security Investigation. Well, we have our big vehicle out here, it's an armored vehicle. It's an MRAP vehicle, it's mine resistant, ambush protected, that's what it stands for.
Those are instruments of war. Department of Homeland Security, who are they going to fight a war against?
How do you answer that?
I don't know. That's a good question. But, you know, a bunch of people up here ought to be asking more questions about this. Why do they need all of that stuff?
Go back to Kentucky!
The Justice Department is red-faced and perhaps a little bit more today after the secretive group Anonymous hacked one of its websites. Sometime early this morning, the group took over the site belonging to the U.S. Sentencing Commission.
Anonymous is back, and just as they've been talking about, the hacker group has released a series of internal emails dealing with Bank of America. The leaked personal documents are from a series of correspondences between a B of A employee and somebody from Balboa Insurance, who used to be a part of the bank.
Address that they provided us with.
Okay, so this is just to confirm that I'm here trying to make a mortgage payment in cash. I have $1,380 sitting in front of me for a $1,371 mortgage payment, and Bank of America is rejecting a cash payment of my mortgage here in Lakeport, California. Is that correct?
So you need to turn that off.
Is that correct?
You need to turn that off, sir.
Greetings, Federal Reserve System, we are Anonymous. It has come to our attention that since your founding in 1913 you have been trying desperately hard to deface the economy of the United States and corrupt its once just government, and so far, you have succeeded and have well disguised yourself for almost a century. But now, the world is evolving and your lies are being exposed on a grand scale. We now know that you are solely responsible for the total corruption of the United States government. We now know that you are responsible for the laws bent on suppressing freedom and promoting censorship. We now know that you and you alone are responsible for arranging the deaths of good men and women who would fight against you, such as John F. Kennedy. You are not a just and legal system, and we know now that you are the heart of the problem. You have cleverly arranged through others for the U.S. to go to war and pillage a country's natural resources and not allowing us to access our own. We know that you have destroyed the value of our dollars and stole all of the valuable resources for your own gain. And we know that you are a private bank and not the national bank as you claim to be. Because this information is now known to us, we have arranged for your demise. We will not show you mercy. We will not give you peace. And you will not have our silent cooperation. You are the bane of peace. You are the true threat to everyone. We know you are a serious opponent, and we know you are the venom to the peace and prosperity of the 99%, and for that, you must be destroyed. You may try to hold your ground against us through fear and deception, but the truth of the matter is, Anonymous does not fear you. You will be cast out of the world. You will be exposed to the public, and your control will be thrown into disarray. The Federal Reserve of the global elite will be destroyed and scales will be brought back into balance. There is nothing you can do to stop us in the masses. Your destruction is inevitable. Operation Vendetta, engaged. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. United as one. Divided by zero. The voice of Anonymous. The world as always. Expect us.
People, and they understand our rights as Americans to bear arms. And not only that, our right to be here. They can take your Second Amendment. There's no stopping, baby, for any of the other ones. So we have to stand up. We have to be together as Americans, no matter where you come from. And I think we come from all over the state, which is a great thing to be here. Woo! Yeah!